Hey guys, it's David here at FLC Knives. It's getting kind of late, still in the shop, and it occurred to me that I hadn't touched base with you guys on YouTube specifically, so here I am. Lots been going on. Got a pile of tools, water jet cut and heat treated, that I'm processing right now, as well as making a mountain of sheaths to go on to tools that are already done. Got some new stuff that I'm working on. And you've probably noticed one of my recent things that I'm kind of being more vocal about, I guess is a good way to say it, is the FLC Knives Dynamic Growth Accelerator. So for those of you who are not here for that type of content, I'd just like to ask you to be patient and hear me out. My intention is to improve the industry. The knife industry is something that I have always loved dearly. It's inexplicable. I love knives. It's just something that's been that way my whole life. And I'm in my 43rd year on this rock, and literally I'm over 2 decades into a professional career in manufacturing with an extremely heavy emphasis on machining and product development. So add that on top of the, I don't know how you want to say it, lifetime of knife making and use. I spend an inordinate amount of time talking to guys, answering questions, brainstorming how to make their business work, selling knives, sometimes other stuff too, but I try to stay in my lane here, right? Trying to help guys get their knife making business to grow, to support them. There's all kinds of guys out there that really need or want the business to support them and their family. They're struggling in areas where there's not a lot of pay, or they have medical expenses or whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's none of my business. They need more money, and they've put the work in to, get to at least a certain level of competency as a maker, and they're making good product. And now they're just trying to move it, or they're trying to make it more efficiently so they can move more of it. And that is exactly what I do, right? I make a lot of people a lot of money. I've done manufacturing consulting for a very long time, and I manage a machine shop right now as a day job. And of course, run FLC Knives and the various other little distractions, we'll call them, that I do as, kind of side gigs. And I really want to formalize my efforts to help guys like me, right? Like when I was starting out, it was very difficult, very, very, very difficult to, learn anything about making knives or get shops to do work for you, right? Like if you wanted to get some, even just water jet cutting, it was ridiculous, right? I mean, I'm on Ontario, Canada, and so things are a little better. And even then we're a little better in the US, but it was ridiculous trying to get anybody to do anything. They're like, yeah, it's going to cost you, $200 for a setup fee. And then we've got a programming fee. We've got a fee and a, using our parking lot fee and just all this other crap. It was complete nonsense. It's like, I just want to get like 25 blanks cut, dude. And you've got a water jet. Do you want my money or not? And it was the go away price. I think we all know what that's really called, but I'm keeping this family friendly. It was just the go away price. It's like, they'll do it. Yeah, they'll cut out your 25 blanks for $500. Freaking morons. Jeez. So it was really disheartening. I remember I was trying to make my first grinder because I didn't have, like, would have, I could have saved the money up. I was gainfully employed, but also, trying to do stuff like buy a house and put food on the table and invest for the future, that sort of stuff. And so I was kind of impatient, and I thought, well, I could, make a grinder. And then I stumbled on plans online. I thought, well, I'll just get it water jet cut. Well, geez. I'm not going to tell you how much they quoted me at the 3 places I sent it to, because I don't want you to throw up in your mouth. So you're welcome. Just absolute nonsense again. So, I just really feel for all the guys coming up who are, wherever they're at in their journey with knives. I want to see them win. And I know it's not the easiest thing to do. It's easier than it was, but we're all different. We all have different struggles, different obstacles. And it's been on my mind. I just can't get it out of my head. It's like knives. I just can't get it out of my head. I want to see you guys win. So I've created the Dynamic Growth Accelerator. And what that is, it's essentially, I've just created a structure by which you can lock down my time and enhance and accelerate your trajectory. So, there's going to be guys, there's always haters, right? There's going to be guys like, well, you should just do that for free. I do it for free, thank you. Give your freaking head a shake. I've been doing it for free for decades, and I will continue to do it for free. But if somebody comes along and has a business case where they can spend a little bit of money to accelerate their business growth, that's what this is for. So let's just get that out of the way right now. If you got to hate on for this idea, unfollow me, unsubscribe, and go away. There. I'm not annoyed anymore. Thanks for bearing with me. So yeah, for those of you guys that, I'm not here for this content. I want to see knives. I'm trying to make it so there's more knives on the internet for you to see and buy. And not just mine. I don't care whose knives you buy. I literally want you to be able to buy whatever you want at a fair price, right? So, thanks for sticking with me. So if you got any questions about what the FLC Knives Dynamic Growth Accelerator, or DGA for short, is, by all means, go to flcknives.com and you'll see a link right there. You can learn all about it. And you can message me, and just like I have for friggin' decades now, I'll answer all your questions. No problem. I don't even care if you don't want to sign up for it and you want to ask me the questions anyways. I'll probably answer you. But I've got a successful career in the manufacturing industry. I've got a beautiful family that I love and loves me, that I spend time with. And I've got pretty decent little business going with FLC Knives that requires nurturing. So, while I do make a priority of answering questions, moving forward, the guys that are actually signing up, or at least talking to me about signing up for the DGA, are going to get priority. I think that's only fair. Guys who've worked to a certain point, they're going to get priority. That's awesome. Try to be one of those guys. You're not going to find a deal like that. And frankly, I've had to try to be frustrated to express how I feel about, the hate towards that kind of stuff. It's like, yeah, the internet's full of information. Use it. You don't need me to know how to make knives. Google it. Heck, ask me what to Google. I'll tell you. It's easy. It requires you to put in the work to do it, to refine your skill set. If at that point you find yourself feeling like it's taking too long, or it is taking too long because life happens. I've been there. I've been knocked down more times than I care to just even think about. It's nauseating. Like it's painful. But we get back up, we put a smile on our face, and we do it again, right? And we're happy for the opportunity. So, all that being said, if you want to try and, get ahead and make some progress in between life's hits, then hit me up. We'll talk and we'll get you where you want to go. All right. So I've probably made myself incredibly clear at this point, I hope. So if you've gotten to this far in the video, thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate your patience. Appreciate your support. Appreciate your time. That's all I got for now, guys. Appreciate you. Take care.